Before the video begins, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. If you want to see more content from us, make sure to comment below for specific content that you want as well. Let's get into the video. Welcome back to another episode of the Simpcast, and today we have a special topic that, something that's very close to my heart, and I know, it's close to Samit's heart as well because he's a little fat bitch boy.
Oh wow, okay.
But food
Food
slash cooking is our topic for today. And we don't have an origin of the story prepared, do we? Oh wait, Adam was gonna cook a meal for that girl because he's a fucking simp. There we go.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Sorted.
Yeah, I know quite a lot. Hey, I know. Yeah, you're a simp actually. You cooked a meal for your gal at that Airbnb, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big old simpy boy right here. He's like, oh no, you sit down, I'll cook.
Oh my god, bro, that was actually one of the worst experiences I've ever had. But I'll save that, right?
Yeah, calm. But he's a big old simp though, so that's why, Simpcast.
If you're not a simp, you're not doing it right. That's all I can say.
Doing it right. Yeah, but honestly, it feels a bit weird not having a guest now, because we've had the guest the last 2 weeks. So it's like
3 weeks. Adam as well,
yeah. So the last 3 podcasts,
we're all alone by ourselves.
We're all alone by ourselves, we ain't got guests.
It's alright. This is where it all started. This is where it all started. Just you and me.
Might have a guest soon, though.
We'll see. We'll see who replies.
We're trying to sort one out. We're waiting for responses in that, but we'll see what one. And it's alright.
All right, but let's get into our first question that I have for you, right?
Yeah, Mama's got all the questions. I'm here blank. I have some funny stories, but he's all got all the questions and stuff.
Yeah, I'll go along with you. I'll answer the questions as well.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so first question. You're on death row. What's your final meal? You got final meal and you got a movie. You can choose what you want to watch.
Oh, final meal, Okay. So, my favorite food is pizza, yeah. My favorite food is pizza.
What type of pizza, though?
Nice barbecue base.
Truffle oil.
Chili flakes.
Like you,
chili flakes, chili flakes, yeah.
If you don't know this, this backstory, I'm basically the king of condiments. Condiment king, right? So I used to carry like sauces, truffle oil, different types of chili flakes in my backpack. So I basically go around school all day with all these fucking things in my bag,
and we spilt in his bag.
Yeah, I had a bottle of glass barbecue bottle in my bag, and it fucking broke.
This guy, literally, his bag stank.
It was worth it.
We went every week. We went Domino's, picking up that shit, picking up pizza and that, eating pizza with all the man dem. It was sick. I remember them days were good.
But those days will never leave me, right? Those are like just so ingrained in us.
It's because that's how our friendship kind of
started. Our dates to Domino's.
Awesome. Dates to Domino's, bro. Sometimes it's just us two, like, hey, yeah, come on.
Yeah, fuck everyone else.
Fuck everyone else. Let's just go.
Oh, yo, this guy's following us. He wants some Domino's. Let's go quick. I remember those. There were so many of those times. We're not gonna mention who the people were, though.
No, we won't mention their names here, but they weren't paying for nothing.
They promised to pay and they didn't pay out.
They just didn't pay or whatever. Oh man, it was funny though. We had some good times.
Yeah, it was good times. Okay, so you had pizza. Back to your pizza.
Okay, so I'd have like maybe pizza, big old pizza as well. Not like your shitty. I'll go one step further. Not your 12-inch Domino's pizza. It's got extra large.
Okay, fair enough. Extra.
I'm gonna fill my boots, man. So I have that barbecue base. We're gonna put some Wagyu beef steak on my pizza. Wagyu beef.
That's disrespectful to the Wagyu. You put it on a fucking pizza.
I don't care. I'm filling up. This is a death row meal, yeah. I really like steak. I actually had a steak today and it was beautiful, yeah. It was a lunch steak. Really nice.
Bro, that meal is gonna end up killing you before you even get executed.
That's good. I'll die a different way. It's fine.
Death by food.
So I'd have nice Wagyu beef steak on there. Put a bit of sausage, a bit of pepperoni. Chuck a bit of chicken on there. Chuck every meat on there, man. I don't care. Chuck
fish.
Every meat on there. Yeah. No, okay, not fish. No. Main meats in it. Like, fuck, fish is dirty, man. We got that pork, got that beef, got the chicken. maybe not lamb actually, just them three. Let's just go with them three.
Alright, calm. You might just want a meat pizza. That's all he wants.
Yeah, I know. I'll put some peppers on there. I quite like peppers. You know,
the pizza. Are we talking like fast food, like Domino's pizza, or are we talking like
no,
Italian thin,
custom made,
good Italian style
from like Chef Augusto from Ratatouille, bro. That kind of shit, yeah. That's how linguine, bro. Linguine.
Yo, a man wants a rat to make his pizza before he dies. That's honestly, what he wants.
Yeah, calm. That's what I want. Because that rat was talented. So I want all of that shit, yeah. I want a side of chips, you know?
Truffle chips?
I don't want just the chips. I don't want just the chips. I want curly chips.
Cheese?
Yeah. No. Instead, I want Nando's hot sauce. Sprinkle, like, put all over my chips. I like my chips, like, not too soggy, but soggy enough. Bit crispy, bit soggy, dipped in sauce.
Oh, yo, Nando's would change the game if they had curly peri-peri fries. Can we just say that?
Do you know what? I actually don't like peri-peri fries.
Wait, what? You don't like the peri-peri salt? I love that. That's like the best thing.
I don't like the salt. I like just standard chips, and then what I'll put like all the sauce. I'll fucking drench the thing in sauce.
It's just like soggy chips.
No, it's not. It's not soggy though, because I eat them quite quick. I'm a fat bastard. I can eat them quite quick. Easy.
Just stuck some sauce and shit on there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat it quick as fuck. But then mental timer.
I always get a side of chips and a side of mash. I like my mash, like my Nando's mash. Ooh. You can have it with the sauce. You can have it without the sauce. So peng.
I'm not a fan.
If you don't go Nando's get the mash, you're missing out. The mash is so nice. Honestly, it's so peng.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's your meal.
That's my meal. That's my meal, man.
Dessert?
Oh, wait, dessert. Yeah, need dessert.
I feel like you're a milkshake guy.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
I'm not actually.
You're not?
No, I'm not a milkshake guy. I'm not. I like my ice cream. Chocolate cookie dough. Double chocolate cookie dough, yeah. With nice big old scoop of vanilla ice cream. Oh.
You're lucky you were doing this after I broke my fast. So I'm like, I'm not listening to this. I remember during Ramadan a lot when I was younger. I don't know why I was an idiot, but I'd watch food videos while I'm fasting. That's like the worst thing you can possibly do. It just makes it worse. If you're fasting and you're hungry, just go to sleep.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep, man. Just go to sleep. But yeah, I think that's it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Honestly, I wouldn't go for a pizza. I'm a bit more bougie, you know me.
Like, yeah, he's bougie. He likes like gourmet.
Okay, so I would go for like a souped up version of like a surf and turf. So like lobster tail with like truffles and shit, and then Wagyu steak, bro. I don't need no carbs. I don't need carbs. I don't need carbs. Right? Just meat.
You're gonna die. Who cares?
Just meat. No, it's not about losing weight or anything. I don't enjoy filling myself up on potatoes and shit. Like, unless it's a really good quality potato, then
potatoes are. Mwah.
Yeah, potatoes are cool. They're cool. They're cool. I'm more interested in the meat though.
Cool. No.
All right.
Just cool. Potatoes are one of the greatest foods on this planet, and that's coming from a guy that hates vegetables. Yeah, but potatoes, they're different gravy. They are different gravy.
They are better with gravy, aren't they as well?
Oh, they're great with gravy. They're nice. Like
roast potatoes.
Roast potato with some gravy.
That is next level stuff.
Got a bit of like pork cutlet or like some steak or something. Oh.
All right. So you started cooking a lot more recently.
Recently, yeah.
What inspired you to start cooking more recently?
My mum started cooking more.
So that's what inspired you, your mum?
Yeah. My mum started cooking more, and she was like buying like raw ingredients and stuff, and she was like cooking it all up, and I was just like, oh shit, I want to do some of this. So I was like, oh, do you know what one of my favorite meals? Wagamamas. I like Japanese food. Love Japanese food. It's so good. You know my donburi.
Donburi with the egg
on top. Oh. Anyway, so I made, but then I also kind of like ramen as well.
Yeah.
Ramen noodles, but my noodles, I don't like the thin noodles. I like the really thick noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them ones. So basically, I learned to make like the broth. So that was interesting.
She taught you that?
No, I learned by myself. My mum helped me out with like everything. So she was like,
where did you learn that from? YouTube or something?
Yeah, literally watch a YouTube video and get a recipe open and just like read the recipe, this and that. My mum did help a lot with it. She actually taught me how to like cut onions and shit. She taught me how to like cut like all the peppers, everything into like decent sizes, the chicken. Obviously I knew how to like cut chicken and wash it and stuff, but she's just like, oh, cut into these kind of chunks so it's easy to like, like cook basically, because we fried it on a grill pan.
Yeah.
So it was really nice. It was really good. Like, it was nice grilled chicken and stuff. Love that char grill. I'm a fan of that char grill taste, that texture, that smell. I love it.
Very different.
But yeah, marinating the chicken as well. Like I went with my mum and we went and pick marinades out and like pick different things. So I got some soy sauce. We tried to find some mirin, because mirin, what I've learned recently, is meant to be really good for like marinating chicken and
yeah,
things like
it
that.
is.
So but we didn't find any, so we just chucked some chili flakes and stuff in there. We got jerk chicken seasoning. It was so nice.
You put that in Japanese food?
Yeah, we're like, fuck it, let's just go for it. Let's see how spicy it can be. And it was really nice. It was really, really nice. But yeah, so we got all the noodles and stuff together, put it all together. Can't lie, the broth. So I had the leftovers the next day of the broth, and it looked fucking disgusting.
It's like gelatinous, right? It's gelatinous. It's like really thick.
It was really thick and green because we put loads of spinach in there.
Spinach?
Yeah, spinach in the broth.
You can tell this is an Asian family ramen, because they're just like, yo, we got a bit of spinach left in the fridge. Let's put some balak in there. Yeah.
We put spinach, peppers, onion. I fucking put a whole fucking onion in that.
I saw this guy's food. It was literally like onions with a side of soup. That's what it was. He's like, my family like onions. I was like, okay, yeah. You made a French onion. You basically made a Japanese onion soup.
Thing is, my mum actually said to put that many onions in. I was like,
it's too much.
Okay. I thought maybe half an onion was enough.
Yeah, half would have been perfect.
Fucking onion, and I was like, okay, we'll put the whole onion in. So she cut half an onion, I cut half an onion. My half the slices were a bit shit, but is what it is. Yeah, it was fun. I actually enjoyed cooking. Like, even you talk about cooking a lot and say that you cook a lot, and I was just like, oh, let me give it a go.
Yeah, I don't really document or talk about my cooking really. Yeah. I don't know. Cooking is such a weird area for me, because from a young age, I was always in the kitchen with my mom. I'm always close with my mom. You know, like my relationship with my mom is very close. And from a young age, I was always with her. Whether or not I was cooking was a different story. But I was always watching her. I was always observing. I was always asking questions. I remember this thing I always used to do was I'd find out what she's making for dinner. I'd write it on a piece of paper, and then I'd put like a mark out of 10 while I'm eating it. So I'd be like, yeah, this rice is really good. This chicken's really good. Like, I used to do shit like that when I was like 6, you know? So from a young age, I was always interested in cooking. We always used to watch cooking shows together. We used to watch Gordon Ramsay, Rick Stein, Jamie Oliver, all those types of people, MasterChef. But then I think the place where my cooking excelled the most was when I moved away from Dubai, because when you're in the home, your mom cooks for you most of the time. As an Asian person, your mom cooks for you a lot. They take the burden off of you. So for me, I cooked out of fun, not necessity, which is some people have to do. Like Adam, he cooks more days for necessity, but he gets fun out of it. Whereas obviously housewives, they're more about like cooking for, you know, the sake of it. Like, it's a job. It's a job, not enjoying. But for me, it was always if I'm in the mood, I find it really fun to do, right? And so when I moved away, the first thing like you have experimented with was like, you like Japanese food, and for me, I love packet ramen and stuff like that. So I remember I always used to love, you know, those pot noodles, chicken and mushroom ones. That was my go-to one. And I had it when I came back, because I hadn't had it in years. I was like, this tastes like ass. This doesn't taste that good anymore. Why? Because my palate had refined, right? And I wanted more. I wanted more flavor. Wanted more flavor. Yeah, exactly. So then
he became more bougie. He's like, nah, this fucking peasant ramen is not enough for me. This peasant
Bro, the noodles didn't exceed the length of this amount. The noodles didn't even exceed. Those pot noodles are so shit. Okay. I stepped it up. I stepped up the ramen that I got. So you saw that massive box of 40 packs of Korean ramen.
Okay, yeah, this guy,
spicy ones.
Bought literally a whole, like, 2 boxes. I swear there's 2 boxes.
Yeah, 2 boxes. Yeah.
Fucking filled with like 50 packets of this really extra hot ramen shit. It was Korean ramen. Right?
It was Korean, yeah.
Yeah, Korean noodles, and he used to. fucking munch on them like every other day. You'd see this guy, oh, making another packet.
The thing is, with those noodles, you can adjust the spice level as much as you want.
Yeah.
You can add as much chili as you want, and you can have it like you're supposed to have it dry, right? So that means you make the noodles, you drain them, you add the sauce, and you stir it, fry it for a little bit. Or you can make like a ramen style, which is like an oily, spicy soup. So it depends how you want it. So that like packet of instant ramen is what inspired me to experiment and start my culinary journey, right? So adding in, like you say, make your own broth. So I started making my own broth. So I'd get whole carcasses of chicken, and when you're making broth, one of the most important things that you learn is the accompaniments in that broth. So, the chopped onions, maybe carrots, celery, the lot of things that add to the broth's flavor. Because when, like any ramen master would tell you, the broth is one of the most important things. The broth, the noodles, and the soup base are some of the most important things that you can make.
Like mine that I made, like it was very difficult to drink because there was so much onion. There was the fragrance from the onion.
Overpowered the whole soup, yeah.
It overwhelms the whole thing. Like you could barely taste it.
That's the thing. You want
any of the spinach or anything.
You want like vegetables in the soup to flavor it, but you don't want it to overwhelm the chicken and the like, main flavors.
We put like grounded ginger and things like that, and garlic and things like that.
Yeah,
you can
taste that properly.
You can taste it because there's just too much onion.
Yeah.
And I did tell my mum, I was like,
well, that's the thing. You've experimented now. You know. Yeah, exactly.
Half an onion is enough.
Yeah,
half an onion
exactly.
is enough for the broth.
Yeah. So.
But I don't think I don't think I'll make it again because
why not?
We screwed it up a lot.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Don't make that mistake. No. I
don't think I like soup very much. I don't like soup.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that. Please don't say that.
Nice.
This guy's an idiot.
Nice.
Don't listen to him right now. No, this is the thing. When you cook,
I made it shit.
No, listen.
I didn't like it.
That's fine. This is part of the cooking journey. We're here to change your life.
Making soup is fucking bad.
Look, if you like perfect your craft, if you make soup enjoyable for yourself, when you know what you're doing, when you're balancing ingredients, it's good. Right, no matter what it is.
I can't even have like a chicken and mushroom soup. I don't like it.
But like, imagine duck dumburi. If you tried to make it yourself and it was so shit, you're never gonna be like, I'm never gonna eat that again.
The thing is with that though, is you can't really go wrong because there's no soup.
There's rice. You can fuck up the rice and the duck.
You know what? I actually don't like rice that much, but I don't know what Wagamama's do with their rice. But
it's just really good sushi rice.
It's like slightly sticky, but quite sweet rice.
They put like a sauce in the rice. I think it's like a ponzu sauce or something. Like a ponzu sauce, that's what it is.
Yeah, but then I end up drenching it in soy sauce anyway because I just don't really like rice that much. I need a taste in it. I just don't like the fact that the texture's weird and then it has no taste. It's just weird.
Okay, for the viewers, this is tip number 1. Don't do a some meat special, right? When you make a mistake making a dish, like this happened to me as well. I made Cinnabons. You know Cinnabons? There's like. No. I don't know. It's like a pastry, and it's got cinnamon and sugar, and it goes really big. It's really nice. So I like cinnamon roll. I experimented like 3 times. Every single time I fucked it up, and I gave up so badly. But then I did it the final time, and it went perfectly, and I enjoyed it. And I for me it was an accomplishment that was so. I don't know how you describe it. Like. It's satisfying. When you are able to accomplish something in the kitchen, like perfecting a dish, so it tastes perfect, the texture's right.
You think I've not perfected a dish? Hey,
bro, man, put whole onion. You made onion soup. You made onion soup,
cookies, bro. Oh, I'm actually the master of baking cookies. I make the pangest cookies. I got this recipe from my auntie in America. She makes the best. Like when I say the best homemade cookies in the entire world. I'd kill to have them again. It's been so long. I can't get close to her like perfection. I don't know how she does it, but I get close. I'll tell you one thing. Mwah. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm a fat bastard.
Hey, you've never made me cookies. The fuck? You ain't never made me cookies, bro.
I can't lie. I haven't made them in a long time. It's been.
When you come over here, we'll make cookies together. Yeah. Oh, cookie vlog, innit?
I'm telling you now. Do you know when I eventually go see this guy? Yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of videos. I want to do a baking video. I want to do a cooking video. I want this more than one type of baking video. Oh yeah, we're gonna do loads of shit.
No, dude, baking, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna make us like smoke cigars or something.
Yeah, cigars, yeah. That's what I meant.
Cigars. That's kind of dirty. I can't lie. It makes me cringe, like backy, like.
Packy? Huh? Hey?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Packy. Okay,
yeah, that's what he said.
Smoking a packy.
But to reiterate that making mistakes in the kitchen is normal. Don't get discouraged by making a dish. Just 100%. change the recipe, add things in that you need, take things away. One thing that I will say is imperative in the kitchen: you can add, but you can't take away. So don't add too much if you're not sure. Taste along the way and season as you go along. So don't put all your salt in the beginning of the cooking. Put little bits.
Massive.
Put little bits. Yeah, put little bits throughout the cooking process. Taste the food and add and adjust. That's one of the most important rules to cooking.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just go back to my making the noodles thing, right? So we put in salt like in the water to cook the noodles, right? And that was a bad idea because I put way too much salt in there, and the noodles were so salty because for some stupid reason my mind said, "Hey, let's put more soy sauce in this fucking dish." I was gonna have honestly high blood pressure. I was gonna fucking kill myself or something for eating too much salt. So what I did instead is, the second time when I was making the noodles, I put just straight soy sauce in the water and then cooked the noodles in that, and then I didn't have to add any more salt or anything.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, it was so much better because by adding the soy sauce to that ramen, I'm an idiot. Of course, the soy sauce is gonna go in the soup, and the soup is gonna be disgusting because it's gonna be so fucking salty. Right? Second time drinking that shit, it was a bit better, but I can't lie, it looked grim. It looked like... Do you know those like weird smoothies that people make when they put a bunch of green shit in there?
Yeah.
It looks like
I can imagine. All the spinach and stuff.
Spinach, peppers, onions.
Bro,
spinach,
that sounds like something your grandma makes when you're ill. She just chucks everything in from the fridge, just leftovers. She's like, this is going to make you better.
Ginger, garlic, a little bit of garlic, chuck all them spices in, like salt.
Alright, well, link to that. What's your, like, give me some cooking fail stories. I know the cheese one. The cheese one was the best. This man burnt fake cheese. How do you burn fake cheese, bro? What the fuck?
So I was making... every week, right, I go to pray, right? And you're not meant to eat meat before you pray. And I was quite hungry. I was like, you know what? I need to make myself a nice like cheese sandwich or something, like a grilled cheese or just cheese on toast or something. So I grabbed the cheese from the fridge, just like cheese slices and that. And I'm just like, okay, let's pop it in the grill, do that. And I leave it in there for like 10 minutes for some reason, and the cheese is black. The cheese is fully black. It's fully burnt, and the bread below it's burnt as well. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, how have I managed to burn cheese? And you know the worst thing was, the cheese hadn't even melted on the bread properly.
There was just a burnt black spot on it.
It's like it was like a hole around it. It was all black around the edges. I was like, oh my god, I've actually managed to fuck up the cheese on toast. I've fucked up cheese on toast. Do you know how embarrassing that is?
Sorry, going back to the drawing. Go back to the drawing board.
I don't think I'll be having that again because I can't lie. Even the bits that weren't burnt, it was fucking disgusting.
What do you expect? You're putting American cheese on a piece of bread. Why would that ever taste good?
Sliced cheese is not the one. If you're gonna do it, it needs
cheddar. You need a bit of cheddar, bro. Fresh cheddar.
Bit of cheddar. That would actually been alright. Just great.
You know what my grandma used to do? She'd make this dish for seri. You know what seri is, right? No. So late at night when you're fasting. Well, not before. Before you start fasting again, like in the morning you eat, right? Before you fast, so you're okay for the next day. So it's called seri. And for seri, she'd make this thing where it was like this Asian ketchup that was like spicy and sweet on the bread, and then she put cheddar cheese on top of that, and it was so good, bro. And she chuck it in the oven.
On top of that sauce.
Yeah, but it'd be on the bread.
Oh.
So she put bread, then the ketchup and the spicy ketchup, and then cheese on it. Oh, that was so
By
good.
spicy ketchup, do you mean like she put like actual spices in the ketchup?
No,
or
it was
she,
like ready-made
sauces?
spicy ketchup. It was like a specific brand. It was like it's an Asian ketchup brand.
Okay, well, when I said, oh, we have that as well, I mean, we literally have ketchup and we like put spicy shit and like mix it with another spicy sauce or something. We literally do that. There was chili sauce, we'll mix it with ketchup. There you go, there's just spicy ketchup.
Yeah. We do that with sriracha. Do you have sriracha in your house? Sriracha is like one of the most underrated. Well, actually, it's not underrated. It's very mainstream now.
Probably not.
Sauces.
Probably not. I don't think anybody really eats that in our family, to be honest. We don't really have spicy sauces often, to be honest. The only one we really use is the Nando's one, but we use the marinade rather than the sauce to marinate the chicken.
Fair enough.
So we don't really tend to have like spicy sauces. I probably have like some hot pepper sauce or something.
Hot pepper sauce. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's alright.
Well, with Arabic food or Tabasco, like hot sauces are really, really good, bro.
Tabasco is fucking horrible.
With Arabic food, it's very good. With Arabic food, it's very good.
I think just Tabasco in general is awful. I've had it with so many foods, it's awful.
Well, actually, I don't have the brand of Tabasco. It's called Crystal, but it's similar to Tabasco, but it's less vinegary. That's the thing I don't like about Tabasco. It's very vinegary.
Tabasco ain't the one, man.
They make a lot of money, you know, Tabasco.
I can handle heat, by the way. I'm not pussy.
No, it's not the heat. It's the flavor. It's very vinegary.
Yeah, it's the flavor. It's like so strong. You know what I mean?
It's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste, let's be fair.
Oh, quiet. Look at this guy, man. Oh, I needed to cleanse my palate. You know, my palate's been refined. Yeah. Look at this. He's bare bougie now. He's bougie. He makes.
I've always been bougie though.
Gourmet.
It's not gourmet. It's just appreciating flavor.
That's but do you munch Mackies? I bet you do.
Sometimes, yeah.
I don't munch Mackies anymore.
So what? That's got nothing to do with
my palate's been refined.
You can enjoy fast food. Right, and have a certain palate.
I'm actually bare. This is bare unpopular opinion now. I fucking hate Mackie. I think Mackie's.
But the thing is, I don't have McDonald's here. I have it in Dubai, which is better. I like the McDonald's in Dubai.
Do you know what? I like McDonald's in India because they have something called the Maharaja.
Well, they have something called Makalu Tikki. Makalu Tikki. That's pretty good. I had that. Yeah. It's like a fried potato with like chutney on it and shit. Oh, that's really good.
I know what it is. I guess you explain.
In a sandwich. Yeah.
It's meh.
I like it. You know what? You said you like potato. It's literally fried potato between buns.
No, Alu Tikki on its own's okay. I just don't think I need the bread.
You like bread though. You're a fat bastard, so it's alright.
I know I'm a fat bastard, yeah, but I don't want potato in a bread.
That's just carbs on carbs.
It's just like.
What about 2 pieces of meat with fried potato in the middle?
That's different though, because there's meat in there.
Like a hash brown in the middle.
Yeah, that's fine. I like. There's this burger that I had at college, right? There's this place outside my college that I go to, and they have this burger. It's like it's like a bun, a piece of meat. Then they have all the salad shit, which I only get lettuce and cucumber. Then they have a hash brown in the middle, then a burger on the top, and then they have like all the sauces at the top.
Yeah.
Then the bun, and honestly, it's paying. It's very nice. It's very
all right,
nice.
I'll tell you mine. I don't know if it necessarily counts as a cooking fail, but it is cooking technically.
I actually do have another one before we can get onto.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so we were making in school this one time. We were making. I don't know if you ever did it like that plaited bread.
I think I have. Yes, I have.
But you plait flour, and you just like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And you braid it.
Yeah. And I made that, and we were told to put like a bunch of stuff inside of it, like mixed with the flour and stuff. I made mine plain, so it's just plain bread, and I forgot to add yeast. So
it didn't even rise.
And it wasn't self-rising flour either. I forgot to add yeast to the mixture. It came out the oven like a fucking
pancake.
Fucking pancake. It stank like shit as well. It smelled so bad. I had to throw it in the bin. And I was like,
"Oh, you know what? You probably did. You probably put yeast in it but you didn't activate the yeast. That's why it smelled bad.
I didn't put any yeast in it.
But it wouldn't smell bad if it didn't have yeast in it. Usually it stinks when you put yeast in it, but the yeast doesn't cook or activate.
No, it's just smelled burnt.
Oh, it's just burnt?
Yeah, it was just burnt because I left it in there for too long.
Fair enough.
I went and sat down and started doing my theory.
When did you realize you didn't have the yeast inside of it?
When I took it out of the oven. I was like, wait, why is it flat? Like, we all smelt this, or in the room, all of us, we smelt this burning smell.
So he's like, "Hey, someone put something." He's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, fine, let me go. I took it out. I tried to open it. I couldn't get out. I was like, oh my god, and I was like, "Yo, miss." Oh no.
She give you an F.
She was just no. She was actually quite chill about it. She was like, "Well, number one, you forgot your yeast. Number two, you burnt your bread. So now you can't even eat it, and it's flat." I did have a taste. I did like break a bit off and taste it. It was disgusting.
The thing is, you can have bread without yeast, but you burnt it. You burnt
but
it.
It burned.
Yeah.
That was the problem. It burned.
So meat was trying to make flatbread, but he burnt it.
I managed to burn flatbread.
He just manages to burn everything.
I'm just an idiot. I'm actually just a retard. Like, I'm just stupid.
God help your future wife, man. God help your future wife.
Hey, no, I'm learning. I want to learn to cook. I'm learning more stuff. I'm actually trying to learn to brew like Indian jar.
Yeah. I make it. I make doodh patti. I make good doodh patti, bro.
Yeah.
Really good.
See, I need this guy's when I come to Newcastle, you're gonna give me all of that.
You're gonna get the special Asian treatment. That's what you're gonna get. The special Asian treatment. Bro, I'll tell you right now, the fridge is gonna be stocked with desserts and food. My mom will buy you everything, and she won't stop feeding you. She won't stop feeding you. I tell you that now, right? She won't stop feeding you. You'll be in bed, and she'll wake you up. You're like, you want something to eat? You want something to eat? Yeah, there you go. I got this profiteroles. I got profiteroles here. You want some profiteroles?
Wake up, there's gonna be like some the profiterole next to my bedside table that they're gonna make. They're gonna literally buy a bedside table next to me. These are like though, man. They're hostility.
Hospitable.
Yeah, but I'm saying
it's hospitable. That's what it's called.
Your hospitality.
No, that doesn't make sense. You fucking idiot.
No.
You're hospitable. Someone who is kind and inviting is hospitable. Hospitable.
What does hospitality mean then? Is that
hospitality is like it's a type of thing. Like good hospitality is inviting. Like when you go to a hotel and like, oh, you have this shit. That's good hospitality.
Good hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your family.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so stupid. Yeah. Hey, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Hey, yo, that club, that had some bangs in the club.
It did. Okay, my cooking story, Phil. Okay. You're going to take the piss out of me.
I burnt cheese. I don't think you can get any worse.
I burnt my chest. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you the rundown. Basically, I made...
Wait. Hold on. Let me just take a sip of water. Yeah. What?
I burnt my chest. All right, I'll tell you what happened. And you're gonna laugh how I burnt it. So I made some popcorn, and you know how there's like leftover like popcorn kernels or whatever. So I wanted the rest of them, but for some reason I put them in the microwave for like 5 minutes. So, but I didn't realize the bowl was gonna be hot, and I also took my top off because I spilled water on it. So I pull it out, and I realized, oh shit, this is hot. But then I slide it backwards, and it goes under my chest, and it burns my chest. So I'm chilling in bed for like a couple days, putting creams and shit on my chest. I had a scar. I remember because I was at primary school at the time as well. So when we had PE and we had swimming lessons, it looked like there was a rainbow on my chest.
Fucking idiot. That's so funny. He actually burnt himself making popcorn.
I think that's worse. I told you it was worse.
Popcorn. I did burn cheese at 19 years old. You were in primary school. But popcorn.
I put the ball in the microwave for 5 minutes. That's why.
Oh my god. 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
Popcorn takes like 3 minutes.
No, it's because it was the extra like seeds that weren't popping.
Okay.
That's why I put it in for 5 minutes.
Well, this guy just dumbing it. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're a donut. You're so stupid. You're stupid.
You're a donut. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You're stupid. Dumb.
Putting that clip in.
Jamie.
Alright, okay. So top 3 restaurants to eat at, and I want your favorite dish from each restaurant. I know Wagamama's is up there.
Okay, restaurants. Would you class Subway as a fast food, right?
We'll count it. Food places. Top 3 food places.
Top 3. So Wagamama's, Dunbury. Yeah, we knew that already. Yeah.
That's the only thing you get from there.
That's the only thing I get now.
Oh wait, no, you had those dumplings from there as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a couple of. They're quite nice actually. They're quite nice. Subway. Okay, so I usually get footlong chicken and bacon, hearty Italian, lettuce and cucumber, and maybe I get some ketchup or barbecue sauce. But I'm usually off barbecue sauce there because their barbecue sauce is sweet and it's horrible.
Ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup with it, and cheese and toasted, of course. I don't like mayonnaise in the sandwich.
I don't like mayonnaise.
Not in a sandwich. Maybe in like a burger, but not in a sandwich.
I like their Southwest sauce.
I've not tried it. So that's Subway. Ooh, a third restaurant. I quite like when I went to the observatory. Don't know if you've ever been there.
Never been.
Probably not. Right? It's in Meridian, Leicester, I think, just outside Observatory. I think it's called the Observatory. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, I had some really, really nice like burger from there. It was like a gourmet burger. It's like an American style gourmet burger.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was really, really nice. Yeah, I'd say them.
Those are the top 3 places you like.
Yeah, Observatory. That's the one I kind of just remember off the top of my head. In terms of other restaurants, I don't really go anywhere else.
Like I went from Wagamama's to Subway.
Subway, that's so nice. Do you know, actually no? I feel like we can't include Subway because it's fast food. You're on about proper.
Alright, we'll go restaurants then. Change it.
Okay, proper restaurants.
Okay, but can I ask you a question about Subway? For me, I personally, I always have the same order. I will never change my Subway order. Is it true that a Subway order for life is like you always have that one order?
No. I've had multiple. I've had like the regular chicken one. I've had chicken tikka. I tried chicken teriyaki. I've tried.
Oh, you tried that fucking pizza sub? That was terrible, wasn't it?
That's disgusting. Ugh, that was awful. Literally, you get better ones from fucking Iceland. Literally,
the country, the country, innit?
No, the store, innit? Iceland stores, man. Hey, Iceland big ups. They got some.
What? Even the frozen ones?
Yeah,
the frozen ones better.
Frozen ones are banging. Frozen ones are banging. They're good, man. Some of the pizzas they sell this beautiful barbecue base chicken peppers pizza. Oh my god, it's so nice. It's genuinely like the Meteor from Domino's, but it's stone baked.
I wouldn't know. I haven't had the meat ones from Domino's.
Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, you wouldn't know, innit? You wouldn't know.
Just my truffle oil.
Just this truffle oil on his like little chili flakes, mushrooms. Oh, okay. Third restaurant. Let's go. It was a steakhouse. That I went to. I don't know the name specifically. But
I didn't know you liked steak that much. You know.
I fucking love steak.
I barely see you eat steak.
I've only had it like 3 times ever, but I love it. It was so nice.
I'll have to make you a nice steak.
Like today, I had like this lunch steak. It was a 5-ounce steak, and it was really nice. I had it with the Stilton cheese sauce. Oh, beautiful. Because I'm not a fan of peppercorn sauce. I'm not a fan of it. Like it's okay.
What about like a creamy mushroom sauce? Oh, you don't like mushrooms, do you?
Mushrooms, bro.
You don't like mushrooms.
Yeah.
You like truffle. You like truffle oil, but you don't like mushrooms.
I like truffle oil that much.
Yeah, truffle oil is mushrooms though.
Yeah, I don't like it that much. When you put it on.
Oh yeah, you liked it in the beginning, but then you didn't like it too much afterwards. Bit too strong.
Fight it without it. A bit too strong.
No, he didn't like it, but other guys were like drowning it in the fucking truffle oil.
They're like, give me that fuck. yes.
I always wondered what your because he actually me worked there. He worked at the same Domino's we always went to. I always wondered what they were thinking when we were just like dashing all the fucking condiments on the pizza. What did they say about that?
They were just like, it's interesting. Save some money. They're like, yeah, it's good. They're taking advantage of the lunch deal, so they're saving a lot of money and stuff. Like, oh, we must have spent like £200 at Domino's.
Bro, more than that. We spent like a good £300-400.
Wait, how?
Sometimes we would order 2 pizzas. Sometimes we would order 2 pizzas and go.
Oh, sometimes we were ordering 2 or 3 actually. Yeah. Depending on
the whole gang.
Yeah, well, between us, I'd say we spent like 2, 3. You spent more because you were covering other people.
Yeah.
I always get my share. You know, I'm a good
it's alright. It's
like
alright. God will reward me. God will reward me.
Yeah. Good deeds, innit? Good deeds.
Exactly.
We'd love to see it.
That's why the business of match attack money is so successful. You know what I mean? you give out to people and then God gives you back match attack money.
Match attack money. We love to see it. We love to see it.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, steakhouse.
I went to. It was a, I think, 12-ounce steak, I believe. Because I was quite young at the time.
Yeah.
It was for dinner. So I think it was a 12-ounce steak. I just had like a side of chips or something. I can't remember at the top of my head. I didn't have any sauce with it, I don't think. I think I had ketchup.
Ew, fucking ketchup and steak.
Yeah, I was a young boy. I made an utter lapse in my judgment. Yeah, So
ketchup and steak, man.
Yeah, man. It was a bad mistake, but I was young at the time. I was maybe like 12, so I didn't fucking know what taste was, to be fair.
So these are your top 3 places that you like, your favorite places to eat in. Yeah, restaurants to eat in. Huh?
If I could choose a restaurant to go to, I'd go to them.
I know you're gonna take the piss out of me because mine are like they're like bougie.
No fast food, yeah.
No fast food, but they're bougie. But they're bougie though. Okay, number 1. This was my dream place to go.
Because Gordon Ramsay one.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, for fuck's sake! How did I know? This motherfucker's so bougie. Like,
because look, Gordon Ramsay is my role model in the kitchen though.
This motherfucker thinks he's living in the Food Wars world, bro.
Hey, I have a signed book. I have a signed book by him. Remember, my sister met him and she got the signed book for him. She put my name on that book.
I knew it. I knew it straight away. This motherfucker's been to the Gordon Ramsay restaurant 100%. He's like, I must have the finest cuisine.
It was the beef. It was the beef Wellington that he had. Beef Wellington with truffle mashed potato and bone marrow sauce. That was the dish with like carrots and I think some other vegetables like that. That was amazing. Like Gordon Ramsay is very well known for his beef Wellington, but I never tried it. And I tried it, and my God, that changed my culinary experience. My culinary experience. It changed my culinary experience. Honestly, it did. It did because it made me want to make such good food on that level. Like Gordon Ramsay, I've always looked up to because I would always watch his cooking videos. I would always watch his cookery channels with my mom and stuff like that. So he was always a role model to me. And so to be able to eat at his restaurant was great. It was his 17th birthday. It wasn't like, oh yeah, let's go out for a Sunday dinner at fucking Gordon Ramsay's. But it was like a birthday dinner, and it was a nice present. So I enjoyed that. So that was number 1. The beef Wellington at Bread Street Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay. Boom. That's number 1, right? Number 2, sorry. Number 2.
Oh yeah, you know what? Number 3.
Number 2 is like you, Steakhouse, but Steakhouse is an American one. I don't think it's here. The only one that I know, well, what I had it was Dubai, and it's not fancy. It's just like an American steakhouse, but they did the best steak that I've ever had. Like I've been to some fancy steak restaurants, right? Like really uppity restaurants where it's like £200 a steak, right? And the steak at those places are nothing in comparison to this place called Texas Roadhouse, right? And they did the best bone and ribeye steak I have ever had. 20 ounces, bone in ribeye. Ribeye is the most.
One question. What cook do you get your steak?
Cook.
Yeah.
Like, how do I cook it? Medium rare.
Oh, thank fuck. He's cultured. He's cultured.
I'm cultured, bro.
If you don't get it medium rare, yeah, you're doing it wrong. You're actually doing it wrong. I'm just gonna go back to my steak today because it's so nice. Medium rare steak.
I don't know how people can eat like well done shit.
My other boys, they had it medium. I mean, that's okay, but you gotta have it.
For my dad, Asian parents and shit like that, they don't like red, like pink meat.
Yeah,
Done this. But for him, you know what I did? I made a Wagyu steak for him. It wasn't actually it wasn't that expensive, by the way, because it wasn't that expensive.
Is it cheaper ones from like them Japanese stores?
I bought it from a supermarket, but for me, looking at the best sort of ingredients is important when I'm cooking. So I would look at something that was Wagyu, but cheaper cut. So like sirloin is really good. Like it's more affordable, but it's still a very flavorful cut. And I also look for the ones that have more marbling on them because it'll be more tasty. So I cooked 2 really nice steaks. What I did was I dry brined them, all you're doing, it sounds fancy, but you just put in salt, leaving it overnight, which lets the salt penetrate into the meat. It makes it flavorful and tender. That's what a lot of good steak restaurants do. And I made it for him medium rare, and he loved it. Like, melts in your mouth. It was really good. So if you can get a really good quality piece of meat, even your parents who don't like medium rare shit will enjoy it.
I will say though, sometimes, well, I say sometimes, some medium rare, if you have a medium rare, it can get a little tough to eat sometimes.
Depends on the steak.
Obviously, like mine today, for example, mine was quite cheap. Mine was like fucking like 15
medium
pounds.
rare would be chewy in that sense.
It would be just, it was kind of like
yours looked like it looked like a rump steak. Was that rump?
Yeah.
That's what I said. So
Yeah.
rump steak is a very cheap cut. But a rump steak's actually supposed to be used in stewing, not steak.
Oh, stew.
So that's why it's supposed to be slow cooked, rump steak, mostly. I mean, you can have it as a steak, but like it's eating bullets.
Oh, it was so juicy though. Do you know, I love a bit of blood in the steak. I love it.
It's not blood though.
It's not blood, but it's like it looks.
It's called myoglobin.
Myoglobin.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
This guy knows all the lingo, bruv. He's so bougie. Man's bougie with food.
I'm just well educated. I'm just well educated. That's all there is to it. I'm well educated.
I'm the average fat bastard. Yeah. Then he's like this bastard.
I was waiting for what was coming. I'm this fat bastard, and he's just this bastard.
You got to bring some comedy into it, you know what I mean?
Of course,
also,
of course.
You know, shout out the Vision.
Oh yeah, that's our merch. Our merch, yeah, new merch.
Oh yeah, yeah. Non-sponsored. It's just quality shit.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that Texas Roadhouse, one of the best steaks I've ever had. Enjoy it. Don't need nothing, no sauce. Like it's so well, like the flavor is so good just naturally.
Yeah.
And the third is tough, but if I was to choose any place, it'd be this very, very traditional Japanese restaurant that I went to in, again, Dubai.
What else should I say?
And they make the best. They've had the best. It's not even expensive though. It's like not expensive.
No. Dubai, innit?
Yeah, of course. But this is the best ramen. Japanese.
Not that expensive. Yeah, I bet it was like 30 quid a meal or some shit. Like
no,
that, yeah.
no, it wasn't. It's like 15 quid, 10 quid, something like that. But like you get in a fat bowl of noodles and good quality soup and toppings, everything. It was one of the best ramens I have ever had. It was so good. It's as close as you're gonna get to like very traditional Japanese food. And it was on like it was cooked by Japanese people as well. Yeah, really good. And that place is so busy every single day. It's busy. It's full chock block. Like there's it's in between these business centers. So when people go for work, for lunch or finish work, they always go there. So that place is always full. Like my sister, the one that just got married, she actually used to go on dates with her husband to be, like the husband now. At the time they were just dating. They used to go dinner dates there, like go for meet at lunch and shit like that. And that's like a really cool place, like very traditional, and the food was really, really good.
I have a quick story actually. Since you said busy places and that. So one time I was doing work experience in London, and for lunch we had to go get lunch somewhere, or actually after we finished my last day we had to do this like presentation thing and we can go home early. But obviously I went to go get some food. It's lunchtime. I was like, man's hungry.
Fat man's hungry.
I tell you, yeah, fat bastard man. Oh, it's Fat Boy Adventures. That's what it was. I went to this place. That's this Italian, Italian pizza place basically. They specialize in pizzas and that, obviously. And when I remember there literally being, I waited 20 minutes for a seat for one person. I waited for one.
Italian.
This is lunch. Yeah, every other place was like full.
What's the name of the place?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember, but yeah, I waited 20 minutes for a seat for one person. Just a one-person seat is all I needed, yeah. And I waited 20 minutes, and I was like, every other place around, fucking filled, because this place is like, it's in the bank in London, so like the bank area. So there's like loads of like businesses and loads of people coming in and out and shit like that. It's near like cathedral. Oh, fuck, I can't remember what it's called. It's like some big ass cathedral, and it's sick. Like it's kind of big like tourist spot and that. But yeah, loads of people like about. This is like pre-COVID times and that, so we were all about, no masks, nothing like that. Oh, it's such a good time. But yeah, I waited so long and I ended up spending a lot of money on just a one pizza and a beer.
Wait, that was when you were working, wasn't it? You had a lager. You had a lager and a pizza, right?
Yeah. Just before I started my job, I went on work experience, and that's the first time I'd bought a beer on my own.
It wasn't a beer though; it was a lager, wasn't it? I swear it was a lager.
It was in a bottle. So.
It was a lager.
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, I have better memory than you, bro.
Better memory than me. Fuck hell, it's something like that. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, because you were like, I don't like lagers, and this lager is really good.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I remember tasting it. It was proper nice. I'm not really the biggest beer guy in the world, but whether it be bitter.
You like whiskey?
Lager,
You're a whiskey guy.
My palate is refined.
He's got old man palate.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. Yeah, but yeah. So that's my tangent. It was very busy.
Yeah.
London prices are ridiculous. It was like £20.
You know what? I really want to take you. I don't think you've been to this place, but it's in Leicester, and I took my ex there to eat. And this place is the best Italian place I've eaten at. What the hell is it called? It's on the street where Wing Shack is. What's that Wing Shack? What's that street called? Yeah, Granbury Street, and it's called like, the fuck it's called? It's called like Santons or Antons or something. I can't even. Oh, San Carlos. San Carlos. That's what it's called. San Carlos. Amazing, and it's actually not that expensive, bro.
I didn't see any.
Do you like? I don't know if you like fish that much. Do you like fish?
Fish is alright.
Okay, they do one of the best seafood linguinis. One of the best. Just
linguini.
A little.
Look at this guy, man. Bougie. What the fuck is a linguini?
A linguini is just a type of pasta.
The only linguini I know is from Ratatouille.
No, linguini is just a type of pasta, bro.
You know, someone was doing the edit. He's popping that picture of linguini up for me. Big linguini.
No, yeah, I gotta take you to that place when I come down.
Yeah, man, fuck now.
Go on a dinner date.
Do you know what? Our channel would actually be so much better when we actually can do videos together.
It's his fault. You should be here.
No, I shouldn't.
I offered him free house. You can come here.
I can't.
Free room. No rent. No bills. You can just come here, live, and we can have a happy life together. Adopt some kids, and then make a vlog family channel, and then exploit the children for money. But this guy he just can't see the bigger picture.
I can't do that though. I just can't morally.
Bro, what about the adoption money? You get money, for the adoption people. Yeah, exactly. Child support, bro. Child support. Yeah, business, innit? You feed them. You buy a bag of rice and you feed them that, and that's cheap. Sorted.
Oh fucking hell, man. Yeah, but there's our tangent. What's the next question then? What you got?
Okay, final thing. Do you think it is imperative that schools should improve or start offering mandatory teaching of how to cook and the basics of cooking, how to buy produce in bulk, take advantage of discounts, stuff like that.
100%, 100%. I think cooking's like such an underrated skill. People don't understand how important that shit is, because when you get older, you need to learn to cook from like your parents and shit. But if school taught you how to cook, like if they actually taught you actual life skills rather than this bullshit syllabus or whatever, teach you how to cook, man. I remember back in food tech, we used to have loads of fun cooking and shit.
Would you trade drama for food?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Or even music?
No, okay, maybe not music. drama. I dropped drama because drama. All we did in drama was we used to just have flooring matches like every lesson. We just have fights every fucking lesson. It's boring as shit.
That sounds fun. What are you talking about, bro? You could bet on each other who's gonna win.
It was a pissed around, but we didn't do anything. We didn't learn anything. When it came to a performance, we just winged it. We're like, "Oh, for art thou, Romeo, my penis is small." I don't know, bro. No one cares, innit? Like, it's just drama shit. It's boring. I trade like textiles as well for food tech. Textiles.
So you think it should be mandatory?
Woodwork was boring. Yeah, it should be. It should be a certain class, food studies or cooking class. But I know in America they do that. No,
I don't think it's mandatory though.
It's not mandatory, but it's optional, and you can learn to do it.
Yeah.
It's just an extra class.
I think it costs more money though. I think.
Is it?
I think you have to pay for it. Because the thing is, you also have to think about it. The parents also have to provide the food for the kids to cook. And that might be expensive for some families that are on a low income. So that should be the government's responsibility to provide those classes.
I think the government should actually fund like cooking in schools. I think it should be a mandatory class, in my opinion, because it's such a good skill to have. It's such a like you should just rely on your parents to cook for you all the time. Yeah. Like you don't. You cook for your family sometimes. Yeah. I want to be able to cook for my family. That'd be jokes. Imagine them eating my food. I mean, they tried my ramen. They thought it was alright. They tried my chicken. They said my chicken was really nice.
You know why they liked it? Because you got their blood pumping because of all the fucking salt.
Yeah, literally.
That's why.
You
probably unclogged all the arteries with all the fucking blood you pumped through the system.
No, literally, there was so much salt, man. Oh my god.
Like I said, you can add, but you can't take away.
Yeah, true say.
Okay, what about like cooking lessons that adults can take now? So like training courses. Let's say
they do that, no?
But I don't think it's easily accessible for a lot of people. And let's say people of different religious backgrounds, Muslims, Sikhs, whatever you are, like they need to provide the relevant food and cutlery. You don't want contaminated food and stuff like that. So something that's available that anyone can access if they don't know how to cook. So there are unfortunate families or people that don't know how to cook at all, and they rely on takeaways and shitty ready-made meals, right? And no one's going to be there to really teach them unless they go to YouTube, which, I mean, that is a good alternative. But
yeah, I mean, I learned a lot from YouTube, actually. Like, learning to marinate chicken, like, properly. Like, not just using, like, ready-made marinade. Like, actually getting ingredients and putting the chicken in there as well. Like, I learned a lot. Like, YouTube's actually a really good place. If you're gonna like, learn to cook and shit, and you don't know how to do anything, a cookbook is actually kind of shit.
Cookbook shit. No, a recipe from a YouTube video is most insightful.
So much, because they show you step by step like what to do, kind of thing as well. Like it's just useful to watch someone do it and then you do so. But I guess it's how you learn.
First thing I'd say is you gotta watch the Gordon Ramsay essential skills videos, because that gives you the necessary skills. So if you need to make diced onions for a recipe, you need to learn how to have good chopping skills. If you don't know how to have good chopping skills, you won't be able to dice onions properly, which means that your dish won't be right. So it's certain aspects you need to be able to build your basic skills up before you can attempt the crazy dishes and stuff like that.
Yeah, like when I was cutting onions, oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like I didn't cut them thin enough, so it was like proper difficult to like cut them even smaller. And I was trying to get them like fully like diced up.
Having a good knife is very underrated in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, you got to make sure your knives are sharp. You can't have blunt knives.
No, blunt knives are actually more dangerous for you.
It's bad. Blunt knives are bad. You have to sharpen your knives. But to be fair, we have like 2 knives.
Asian households are not good with knives. I'll tell you that.
We have like 2 knives in our entire like house that we actually can use to like dice and cut things, like cutting chicken.
They're not that expensive. You can buy a whole block of knives for like 40 quid.
Yeah, but I mean, Asian household, man, you don't need many knives, man. Who's using their knives? Fucking, we've got 2 people using their knives.
You could become a professional chef for all you know. Would that be a career? Would that be a career path?
I'm not that passionate.
You're not that passionate?
Nah.
Do you think I could be one?
I don't know. I like cooking's cool and stuff, and I do enjoy it, but I'm not like passionate. You know.
There are people who like have their own dinner, like restaurants in their own home. So they'll serve dinner to like a guest, like they'll book it out and they'll make a private dinner for them.
That's cool.
Private chef, innit?
You could do that.
So today on the menu we have a barbecue-based chicken from what is it? Iceland.
We just fucking get Iceland pizza.
Put some truffle oil on it. Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Swindle.
Oh, man. Literally. That's me though. That's me trying to make dinner for people. Oh, what do you want in the oven? Freezer food? Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Honestly, for the longest time, I relied on freezer food a lot. Freezer pizzas, freezer chicken, freezer waffles, freezer chips, all that stuff.
I do that right now. I barely.
I know.
Just can't be asked.
It's because it's a lot of effort. You have to clean, you have to prep, you have to cook. Like it takes hours, especially if you don't know how to do anything.
So when we were cooking, it took 4 hours just to make dinner.
Yeah, but that's ramen. Like that's a very difficult task.
Yeah, but I mean, it took a long time.
Yeah.
It didn't need to take that long.
You could make a very simple. I've made pasta. Like I've been able to make pasta dishes within 20 minutes.
Yeah, you can make like quick dishes and stuff. But if you want to actually make like a proper like meal, you know, like a proper like.
No, you can do that in 20 minutes. I made
like a bougie meal.
Yeah, I made a bougie meal. 20 minutes.
Bougie meal in 20 minutes.
Yeah, linguine in a spicy tomato, garlic, onion sauce with a fried piece of salmon on top.
Did you have any like ready-made stuff?
No. It was all from scratch. The sauce I made from scratch. The pasta I obviously was ready made, but I just boiled that, and then the salmon I marinated and then pan fried it.
That took 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To marinate
the sauce. The sauce took 10 minutes to make. While the sauce is rendering down, I use that time to marinate the fish and pan fry it, and then put the pasta on boiling. So multitasking is very important.
Marinate the fish like over time, or you don't leave it for like an hour or something.
Fish doesn't take an hour.
To marinate.
Oh, to marinate, but marinate is. I mean, that doesn't count as cooking time. Literally, it takes 1 minute to marinate fish, and you leave it.
Oh, I usually when I say 4 hours, we left the chicken to marinate for 2 hours.
But no, okay, that doesn't count. Then that's not cooking time, is it?
Oh, okay, then it took 2 hours. Then
there's a difference between cooking time and prep time. That's
okay,
prep.
So prep time was 2 hours, and then cooking time was 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because the broth took fucking ages.
Yeah, broth takes an hour to do at least.
Yeah, broth took fucking ages.
Did you sieve your broth?
No.
Because what you're supposed to do is sieve it.
You meant to sieve it, but I didn't want to because we left all our vegetables in there.
You know, a lot of people just chuck the veggies away. That's such an Asian thing. Let's just keep the veggies in.
We just left them in. We left the veggies in. We're like, fuck it. Well, why would we take them out for?
True.
We just leave them in there.
You know,
want to eat
a good way of getting rid of salt from a dish is adding potatoes.
Potatoes.
Because no, you don't have to eat the potatoes. You can just chuck them away. But the potatoes.
We're Indian. What the fuck are you talking about?
The potatoes, they absorb all the salt, or a lot of salt. So adding potatoes to a dish to get rid of salt is usually a good way of doing it.
You can throw them away. Fuck off.
Feed the birds it, bro. If you don't eat anything, we just give it to the birds.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, that was a good episode. That was fun. That was fun.
I enjoyed that. Mama had some questions. I just came in through with some random stories and some banter. We vibing, bro. That's what the podcast is. Just vibes at this point. We just fuck it. It probably won't do that well, but we don't care. It's calm.
No, I mean, I hope you could take some advice. Like, if you're struggling in the kitchen, watch some YouTube videos, experiment.
Bougie motherfucker can give you some good advice. If you need advice, put it in the comments below. This guy will reply to.
Yeah, exactly. I'll reply to you. Anything you want, advice, cooking tips. If you want to learn how to make a dish, how to improve your skills, I will. I'm Gordon Ramsay, bitch. I'm Gordon Ramsay.
He's the Packy Gordon Ramsay.
Packy Ramsay. Packy Ramsay, like Packy Rambo.
Am I blowing a dog in a ditch? Or am I Packy Rambo?
Packy Ramsay.
Packy Rambo.
Packy Ramsay.
Packy Rambo.
And on that note, see you guys.
Yeah, I think
later.
it's time to end it, man. See. Oh wait. Make sure you like the video. Make sure to subscribe. And you know, if you want what video ideas, you know, put them in the comments below for us, or DM me or Solomon, or go to our Twitter or Instagram, DM us on there. Do something. We need video ideas, please. I beg you. Cheers. See you in a bit.